So now, cards being received, now look at standing entries. From our position, I'm going to put a lasso in. Again, we did a mesocycle on this when we were playing lasso guard, but we mainly went deep from here, this position. Okay? So then I could use that to cut angles and take card over and things like that. We're going to use a shallow grip this time because it tends to make the Omoplata a little bit more accessible. So, first part of the drill is just a guard retention drill from the shallow lasso. You get used to playing this type of guard, and then we'll look at the Omoplata setup. So, cards is standing. I'm going to have my leg coming over, but it's just going to keep it on the shoulder. I'm not going to go deep under the armpit. My other foot is just going to be monitoring the bicep. And it's really all about Carl would be looking to keep his elbow connected to his body. So it's this battle. You know, anytime I feel I can get his elbow away from his body and there's an open elbow there, I can hit the Omoplata. So really, if Carl's passing from this position, he can only move in two directions. So the first part of the drill is, I'm going to have my foot on his bicep. I'm not going to be controlling this hand. Carl's going to swim inside, and then I'm going to swim inside. Push up on that bicep again. He'll go inside again. I'll be coming inside. Now if Carl moves to my left, which is the lasso side, and his elbow is away from his body, I can just extend my leg and into the Omoplata position. Now, we'll look on Thursday night if he stays standing, but if he drops to one knee, I'm just coming up again and finishing as before. So we talked about how I'll be leg pressing, coming up, and then putting tension in that arm by curling that underneath. And I have. So again. So the lasso comes in, but good players tend to pass this side. So from here, I'm playing the game. Anytime Carl swims inside, I swim inside. Now, if he beats me to that, he's going to pin that leg to the mat. Now, if I was playing a deep hook here, Carl will be cutting the angle and spiking. Whereas, if I go shallow, this is really good at controlling distance. So let's just say Carl swims inside, cuts the angle, and tries to spike me. I can use this as a distance maker. And now this allows me to bring my foot back inside. And now I start to extend. And if you notice, Carl's elbow's away from his body, which means it's Omoplata time. So I find the elbow, reach over. We talked about how important it was to put tension in this arm. So I put my weight on Carl. I'm hip to hip. I curl this back, see the one on the ball of the foot, and then I bring this one inside. So I've made wedges, and they just come forward. Suck again. So you're not really used to open guard control. The first part of the drill is just from here. I will have a shallow lasso, okay. And my other foot will be keeping inside control on Carl's arms. He swims inside, I swim inside. He swims inside and beats me and runs this way. I'm going to use my foot as a distance maker. Okay. Now this allows me time to move my body back. I can swim inside now, and I can extend this leg. And if his elbow is away from his body, I'll be pulling this fist towards my hip and extending over to come up. Of course, it'll be the battle. He might stay on his feet, which we'll look at on Thursday. But if I can get him down to one knee and I find that elbow, okay, and now we've looked at all the different things Carl can do from here, but I'm coming up. I don't even need to shoulder the mat. I'm bringing this leg back, so I'm putting my calf into the back of his tricep. I'm on the ball of my foot, putting a lot of tension in that arm, and then I reinforce it with my other leg. Then I made that wedge, so I'm on the ball of my foot, and I'm just leaning forward. So, play with that, guys.